Croydon. Maxine's been waiting the longest. Yes, Maxine.
Hello, my darling.
Maxine.
How are you, my love? I don't want to talk about Brexit, my love. It's giving me the hump.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Wibbly might be the most happiest place on earth, but I was in the most happiest place on earth until you told me about the old girl in her palace that's earning so much money, my darling.
80-odd million pound a year we're giving somebody who's worth over £2 billion.
Right, it's graceful, my love. Now,
Grief,
let me
you're
tell you
loud.
something.
Yes?
Now, let me tell you something. Right, I got a letter through the post about 3 weeks ago. You've got to vote. You've got to register to vote. If you don't, you go imprisonment, my love. Imprisonment. Never been in prison before, my love.
I doubt that.
Do they actually do that?
You've never been...
Do they actually do it?
Have you been arrested?
No.
Really? You got
Well, actually...
Yes.
Actually, once before, but it weren't technically my fault.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't. It wasn't my fault, but
It wasn't your fault.
It.
I ain't done nothing. Right.
No, I didn't. Honest to God, I didn't. It
Guilty.
wasn't my fault. No, I was not. That's slanderous, my love. Slanderous. Steve Allen will kill you for that.
Yeah.
Now,
the evidence before the court is incontrovertible. There's no need for the jury to retire.
Rock and roll!
I've done nothing. No. But this is what it said on the letter. If you don't register for the electoral roll, you could be imprisoned. Is that right?
Right. Yeah, well, in your case, yes, absolutely.
Well, no, there's not. Well, I'll tell you what, if she's on 800 million or whatever she's on a year, I'd like to go to one of her hotels, my love.
Wouldn't that be nice? One of her hotels?
Well, on Her Majesty's service, I'm popping in there. Is she doing a nice spa? Bit of English breakfast in the morning? I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't think that's what on Her Majesty's service means. I don't think she's going to pop up with room service. You can't order an omelette.
You don't know. On her money,
that's
she
right.
could.
Yeah, you're quite right. I don't know that that's a fact.
Now, I've got to ask you another question.
Yes.
You brought something up earlier on about squirrels.
Right.
Now, I go down my caravan every other weekend in Chelsea. You know where Chelsea is?
I don't.
Bognor.
Where is it? Oh, Bognor.
Near Bognor,
right.
yeah. Well, not Bognor, that's the common end. Chelsea's a posh end.
Well, I don't know. Give it its full title, Bognor Regis. That's posh.
No, I'm not near Bognor Regis. I'm in Chelsea. Chelsea is like Eastbourne, but they got a few extra years on them.
Right.
Eastbourne's like God's waiting room. Chelsea's got a few extra years on them. Don't worry about it.
Well, you mean they're older, or they've got a few extra years of life left?
They've got a few extra years to, they can just ponder around.
Right, okay.
Right, now, squirrels. Round my caravan, I've got a bird table, and I put squirrel nuts out.
Why?
What do you mean, why? The winter's coming. You've got to feed them, haven't you?
Please.
They starve to death.
Oh, nonsense. Squirrels are doing just fine. They don't need fed by you.
No. But watch this. Right. What happened was I filled the nut feeder up with the nuts, and I put some suet blocks out.
Yeah.
So we have about 3 or 4 squirrels hanging off my bird table, my love.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've had to cement it into the ground because I've got so many on there, they're going to have it over. Now, so what we do, we watch them. They swing off it, grab the nuts, and then they sit on the grass, and they're pulling the grass up, burying the nuts. You know what? Them little weasels, they come back about a week later and they know where they buried them nuts.
Do they, or do they just bury so many that everywhere they dig is nuts? I think that people should. I think that grey squirrels should be treated like the invasive species that they are, to death.
You're evil.
Yeah.
You're evil. No, you can't do that.
Why not?
You can't shoot. Did you know something? This is another thing I didn't know, because I don't want to talk about Brexit. Is that word actually in the dictionary by any chance?
Well,
I hate
it must be. I mean, the Oxford English Dictionary, every year they come out and they add new words
Well, it's
in.
got to be in there, the amount of times we flaming use it.
And this year, if it isn't already in there, it will go in there along with mansplaining, probably.
Now, here we go. I want to ask you a question. You know turtles?
Yeah. No.
Right. How is it I know I'm going off on a tangent, but you know what?
Turtles.
I don't want to talk about Brexit, and your man
well,
on
you
the end
keep
of the
bringing
phone
it
is
up.
hilarious.
Yes, turtles. Yes.
Right. Turtles. How is it they can go and lay eggs on a beach, and years later, the babies that are born, they come back and lay their eggs on the same beach?
Bizarre. It is bizarre. Get David
How do
Attenborough on
they
the
know
phone,
that?
and he'll explain it to us.
Alexis don't even know that on the sat-nav thing.
You asked the sat-nav, and it didn't know about turtles. Well, I find that
No, I don't know
extraordinary.
about turtles.
That sat-nav's an idiot.
Anyway, what are you doing for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, I'll be doing this. I'll be, well, I don't actually know that that's
Are
true
you
or
going
not.
to be
but-
working?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
Maxine, have you not? Have you never heard my seasonal A to Z?
I have, but I can never get on there, darling. I think they blocked at that time of year.
Yeah, well,
I don't know whether it's something personal. You know what
yeah,
I mean,
maybe. I think I would.
Eddie?
If I were you, I'd take umbrage. Yeah, definitely. Maxine, I'm
well,
going to have to go,
that
but thanks for that. Cheers, my dear. 0345 6060 973. Yeah, grey squirrels are a blooming nuisance.